Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Keiser University of Sarasota. We're going up against Canden County, and we're in League of Legends today. I'm really, really excited. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I've been waiting all week, and we were trying to get it last week against, I don't remember who we were playing. It's our first loss last week, but we had our new computers come in, so we had to make sure all the players are getting the peripherals they need. But, it is what it is. But this week, we're here. We're ready. And I've got a little bit of an inkling that we might be seeing some changes on our roster. Not on players, but I think in and who's going where. I've heard a little bit of inklings from Matt about who's going in different places, but we'll see. And hey, thank you guys for showing up. I appreciate it so much. Those are all a bunch of my friends who are all joining in. So say hi to them. They're awesome. They help me keep going. And by the way, this beautiful mug would not be able to be here tonight if it wasn't for Kalani. Me and Kalani have sat here for 30 minutes, and I watched her have an aneurysm while she was trying to help set up this so that you guys didn't have to see a black screen like we had a few weeks ago. So in the chat, if you guys can, or if you guys see her out, if you're a Keiser student, you see her, tell her thank you. She works way too hard for us. We do not deserve her whatsoever. Please give her flowers. She's absolutely amazing. And if I'm not mistaken, we got everybody in the lobby. It's probably going to be a little bit before we end up actually getting into the game. So it's just going to be me and you guys. So how's everyone's day going? Oh, and by the way, we're on a 5-minute delay. So that's going to be really fun. Stream is going to be a little weird about that, but it'll be fine. We're going to figure it out, and we're going to have a fun time. And I make sure to come prepared this week. Last week, only got a few drinks, and by the time we hit to game 3, my voice died. You guys, if you were here 2 weeks ago, you would know. So I will have water this time. I promise not to break my vocal cords, but I don't know. These guys, if they decide to have another fiesta of the game, I actually might. And shout out Mikey. I've been up for 14 hours. I have 3 energy drinks on me. I am absolutely ready to go. I'm so excited to watch these guys play. It makes me so happy. I'm really excited, honestly, to watch Leon's. Leon's has, I watched his stream. He was actually streaming the game from last week, but we were trying to figure out what was going on with that. It was a rough game they had last week. But Leon's, every single time I've watched that guy play, oh my God, he absolutely impresses me every single time. I'm really hoping for this week, if we're having Matthew in the jungle, I really hope to see some really good pathing towards that bottom side and those mid lane ganks. So, I don't know. I'm just really excited. It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait. I'm looking at the ranks right now. It looks like, at least rank-wise, we have Emerald 4, Plat 3, Silver 1, Emerald 2, Emerald 4 for the side of Camden County. And for the side of Keiser, we're looking Emerald 4, Plat 3, D3, D4, and Bronze 1. So if you ask me, I'd say they're pretty even, as even as you can get in League of Legends, dependent on draft and however anyone else decides to actually play the game. But it looks like from where I'm sitting, we're going to be going on the red side for Keiser University, and Cam is going to elect the blue side. So I'm going to be excited for these draft picks. I'm not seeing anything currently happening right now, whether or not they have draft picks getting ready. They do it on a different software, so we're going to have to wait for that. But hopefully, there's some spicy picks lined up. Otherwise, I'm going to go cry. I will cry a lot if it is a 30-minute scale fest. We're going to 4th Drake at 25 minutes. Not what I want to see. Not what I want to see whatsoever. And just real quick, Coach Krings, make sure the messages from Hazel aren't going unnoticed. Just make sure he's got ready checks and everything. But I also see that Elo is playing today, so I'm excited for the spicy, spicy support picks. Thank you for the hearts. I'm seeing those. Thank you guys so much. It is awesome to be doing this again and being able to see all of you. Yeah, just scroll all the way down for me. Spec our draft. Ooh. I don't think we can spec the draft just because I don't want to screw up the. I mean, you could do that, but I think it'll open up a different tab. I don't know if it's going to catch on our stream or not. Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait. We're gonna next week. I might help. I might help Kalani set that up so that we can actually get. So that we can get draft for you guys, so you guys don't have to wait so long. Oh, look, I see a mute button. Don't you dare press it. Don't press it. Hey, Greens, make sure to check the stream. I'm looking at it on the side real quick. Everyone can see not only my Discord, but they can also see the, yeah, there you go. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, we're still working out kinks, making sure everything is all up to code. Everything's all ready for you guys and making sure that you guys have a awesome time in the stream. But we've also come to the time where I have to have a heart-to-heart. And this isn't with any of you. It's with Hazel, my good buddy, Steve-O. If I see one more Zach in that top lane, I will cry on stream, and it's going to be all your fault. Play the Aatrox, play the Volibear. Put this man on something where he can affect change. He is so darn good at those champions. And honestly, if they get banned out, they get banned out, and I understand. But don't put that man on weak side. He is that strong arm that you need in those fights. He is amazing in the mid game with these champions that can affect change against people. And if he's got a lead, he's going to expand upon it until they are choking on his wallet. 1 second. All right, sorry about that. We're just making sure that we got. I was talking to our director, trying to see what he can do about the spec draft. Naylene, hi! I haven't seen you in so long. I hope you were doing amazing. I guess I'm not seeing you either, but you're seeing me at least. No, but Hazel, get off the tanks. Show these guys who's boss. Pull out the Aatrox. Do it for me. Do it for them. And most importantly, do it for the dub. All right? Do it for the dub. Put Matt on tanks. He's better on him anyways. And then Kiaro. The only time I casted Kiaro last season, he was our ADC. He was absolutely killing it in Fiestas on Tristana. And I'm going to be honest, I really loved his Swain. 2 weeks ago when we were casting it, he played a Swain that I thought was really, really strong. And it helped, especially, I think, the matchup, because I think he was going up against a Syndra at the time. So I'm excited to see if that's just something that he's super comfortable with in any kind of situation, or if that's something that he's going to be able to use for different types of, or it's just like the counters, obviously, to different characters he thinks is good. Hey, thank you so much. I am quite thriving. A little tired, but we're going to push through. Hopefully, it's... I'm going to hope it's not a 3-game series. Otherwise, I might combust. But if it does, we're here for it. We're here for the bangers, though. We're here for Camden County versus Keiser University of Sarasota. And I'm so excited, man. It's going to be fun. It's going to be super, super fun. I think they should be getting out of draft here now. So we should be seeing a start game here soon. I need these picks. I need these picks, man. I need them so bad. Because it was a bit of a heartbreak, those games from last week. So I'm wondering what Keiser decides to actually do to move it around, see if picks are different, if the rotations need a little bit tightening, making sure everyone's on the same page. But as far as I know, it actually looks like from my earlier comment, we have everybody in the same role. So I would assume it would probably be a tank lineup for Matthew, hoping a Hazel dueler, fighter, something. No tanks, please. And then Kiara and Leon's in something that can take over the game if they get a few kills going on. I'm really actually excited to see what Canden County's got cooked up too. They got one win under their belt. I haven't seen any VOD reviews from their games. I haven't done my due diligence, so I can't say or tell you guys anything about what kind of team they are. But honestly, let's just let these teams throw hands. We'll find out together, huh? See how good they are, see what we got. And I don't know if this is the role, but it looks like we have Juno is going to be in the top lane from Canden, Simply Remy in the jungle, Hydro Kestrel for the mid laner, Unable Lime in the bottom lane, and CBK Flame in our support lineup for Canden County. And then obviously we still got our mainstays, KU Hazel up in the top lane, Matthew in the jungle, Kiaro in mid, Leon's ADC, and Elo in support. Man, they are taking way too long. I'm already about on my halfway through my bottle already. I have no idea what to talk to you guys about. I'm going to be honest. I'm just going to keep moving my mouth and pray to God some kind of topic comes up where I can just keep on going on and on and on. You know, that's all I can do at this point. This better be a good draft. I'm waiting to hear this long for it. We're waiting to hear this long for it. These boys better be cooking it up. Please. Also, anyways, actually, I do got a topic for you guys. Has anyone been watching Worlds? Because if you have, that fly quest in Gen G, quite the banger. Quite the banger. 5 games. Really doing NA proud. I'm a G2 fan, so I wish it was them doing that, but I can't be a Benedict Arnold all the way. So I guess I'll have to. I was rooting for NA or FlyQuest. What was it? A few days ago, Sunday they were playing. It was either like Sunday or Saturday. It was pretty fun though. Really fun games. I hate waking up that early to watch them, but what can you do? Now, I know Matthew doesn't play it, but I wouldn't be sad to see, you know, little fiddlesticks in the jungle. I think that'd be kind of cool. Hey, what's going on, Jenny? Hope you're doing well. But no, if I had a chance to make one of the players play a pick from what I want, like I said, Hazel, I'd put him on Silas top. We used to, me and Hazel used to go into training, and I'd piss him off by playing Lux mid, and he'd go Silas and see who could get everybody up. Blame everything on jungle. Yeah, that's okay. Matt can take it. He has strong shoulders. That first week that we casted the game for him, he was actually carrying so hard. He was doing everything right. The rotations were clean. He was working very, very well with Elo to set up ganks in that mid to late game and was able just to keep picking people off. He is known to have a little bit of fiesta in him. But, you know, Elo on Nami. Yeah, no, he played, what was that, game 2, game 3? Yeah, no, he did not miss. He was killing it with the bubbles. And he knows how to actually use his Q properly, make sure every alternative that's going on, that he is able to shoot out his Q or shoot the wave to be able to get the most bang for your buck for those engagements. All right, looks like we're getting ours. We're about to see the draft, baby. Camden County, Keiser University of Sarasota, League of Legends, baby. I'm ready. We're back. Let's go. All right, let's see what our bands are. I got to move my camera out of the way. Thank you, Discord. All right. Man. What'd I say? What'd I say? Oh, hey, Coach, can I get you to swap the spectate to game, please? If you could, just so that we can get your side of the screen for that. While that is happening, we have for the side of Camden County, Silas, Bear, and Lulu for the first 3 picks, or first 3 bans. And then for the side of Keiser, it is Briar, Ari, and Smolder. No 225 stacks, baby. No 225 stacks. Oh, you can't see it? All right, go ahead and change it again. Go ahead, swap it back over to me. Sorry, we're still not able to figure that out. We're gonna try and fix that, hopefully. But onto the side of Canden County, they first picked Wukong. Keiser responded with Orange Jarvan 4. So Matt's finally on his boy. He hasn't been able to play it, I think, all season. I'm pretty sure. And they decided to also pick up the Lissandra for Chiaro. We have Amumu and Oriana for the blue side picks, and we're going straight into the second phase of bans. Keiser bans Syndra, and Canden County bans Hui. Now, I don't know if these bans are like exactly the way that it happened during the spectate draft, but if it is, I feel like that's a really weird Hui ban, especially after, you know, already picked Lissandra B3. It's probably different. They also decided to ban out the Gragas for the top side, and they also decided to ban out on the side of Keiser the Galio. Zeri picked up for Canden County, and I see a Yumi. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. I'm getting scared because they need a support. Thresh. Okay. Thank you, CBK. You scared me half to death. And on the side of Keiser, they finish out with a Sivir Seraphine. I wonder what they used in the draft. I'll have to ask the teams afterward what the final pick on the red side was, see if I can get one of them to answer me. But yeah, for the side of Keiser, you're going to see Ornn being piloted by Hazel in the top lane, Jarvan 4 in the jungle for Matthew, Lissandra for Chiaro in the middle lane, Sivir and Seraphine from the side of both Leons and Elo on the bot lane. And for Canden County, we have Wukong in the top lane. That's an interesting matchup. Amumu in the jungle. I should probably read the name. Wukong Juno is piloting that. Amumu is being piloted by Simply Remy in the jungle. Oriana is being piloted by Hydro Kestrel in the middle. Zeri is being piloted by Unable Lime. And Thresh is being piloted by CBK Flame in the bottom lane. I think this is a banger. I really like this. I really like this a lot. And now we start the spectator delay. We have 3 minutes. You only have to see me for 3 more minutes, guys. I promise. And then we can get straight into the games. So I have to hear my voice, so I apologize. But no, I can see this game going. Honestly, if I'm Keiser, it kind of is a scaling game. I have Ornn items on, I think it's 14 for his passive. He's able to upgrade the mythic items, or mythics aren't a thing anymore. Legendary items. Jarvan 4 is going to be able to combo with Lissandra to be able to stun up everybody. What's the team comp for Keiser again? That's going to be Ornn, Jarvan, Lissandra, Sivir, and Seraphine. So honestly, I'd say that's kind of scaly with options to kind of take over the mid game with pickups from Lissandra, Sivir. I feel like Sivir still needs like a few levels to be able to get online. Whereas Wukong, he's gonna what, you got to win in 25, 30 minutes for him to still be in a good position, maybe? Amubu's probably going to wreck. Amubu's, as far as I know, has been incredibly strong on this patch, especially with all the AP items. Yeah, Poggy's. As long as Seraphine's able to get away from that Thresh, not get picked out, Sivir should be able to easily get away from Thresh Q and E with Sivir E to be able to get the unbreakable spell shield. That is what it's called. But no, I think both these teams' team fight capabilities are incredibly strong. So I'm excited. I can't wait. It's gonna be great. I'm just happy to be casting League of Legends again. It's been too long. These guys deserve it. They work so hard on their craft, and they work so hard to win these games, and they put a lot of passion into it. So it's my job to try to translate that for you guys. Ignore that. Anyways, 40 seconds. 40 seconds. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. This the Lysandra Oriana matchup though should be pretty fun. I think it's gonna be poking a little bit from level 3 to 4, maybe. I don't think they'll. Well, actually, you know what? Oh, that's not good. My stream just crashed on the side of for myself. Coach, can I get the stream up for League of Legends again? Whenever you get a chance. And can I also get the transition for the stream, please? There we go. All right, we're in. I'm a little bit behind. I still need our coach to re-up the stream for League of Legends for me. We have kind of a jank setup going on right now. But as far as I can tell right now, yeah, that's just about right. Everybody's on the right side. And I'm going to be casting kind of behind schedule here to a little bit. I will let you know when I'm going to be up to date. So if I'm a little bit behind, I apologize. What I need is for you to go into, I need you to go into Discord. I need you to click stream, and I need you to stream League of Legends for me so I can see it. All right, and we have a little bit of action going on onto the side of Canden County, trying to get a little bit of vision going on. And are we in business? We're so back, baby. We're back. All right, I could actually see with you guys and actually talk all at the same time. It's awesome. Let me move that down. All right. So, looks like we're just gonna get leashes on the side of their respective bottom jungle camps. Moomba's gonna start with a red. And actually, it looks like Jarvan's going to go ahead and grab top gang or top leash with the Ornn to get their red as well. Probably be moving down. Amuma's probably going to path into either that middle lane or the top lane, dependent upon getting a level 3 and scuttle. And it looks like actually that Lysandra is doing pretty well into the trades early on. Ornn is probably going to get his... and oh my god, wait, hold on. Oh, it's so close. Lysandra is able to actually chunk out Oriana incredibly hard. Kiara's already winning the trades level 1. Ornn, though, might be in trouble. Keeps getting slapped. He's just gonna have to wait it out. Coach, can I get a hold tab for me, please? Just whenever you get a chance. Yep, thank you. Yeah, Ornn's not gonna be having the yeah, Ornn's not going to be having any refillable pots. He should be able to buy those after just a little bit of CS, though, so he should be fine in the matchup as long as he doesn't overextend. And it also looks like that's just about it. You can go ahead and let go of tab for me, Coach. I appreciate it. Until then, it looks like we're just going to be bouncing waves against each other. Just a little bit for now, you know. Lysandra's going to be having advantage over these waves for a little bit as well, since Oriana's already taken a crap ton of damage and a crap ton of her mana is already gone. Going to be stacking up this wave and try to push in, try to get a little bit more chip damage. Oriana's going to have to back here and waste TP just so she can get back into this laning phase. Sivir on the other hand is also going to be able to push that, and that's a flash from Lysandra. Q. Oh, she's 1 health. The electrocute proc is not enough to get the kill. The flash used by Lysandra. And now Oriana is going to have to back immediately. EU to try to get her, cancels the back, which is so important. Already a wave being pushed in under mid turret. That's a lot of gold that Oriana is going to be missing. Lysandra is absolutely eating his competition alive right now. And I know earlier I was talking about how Hazel should not be on tanks. I think he's better on playmakers. I think he's better on the Aatrox Silas that got banned. But I have a soft place in my heart for Ornn. I love him dearly. So he has a pass. He has a pass this game, especially since Silas got banned. I just like Silas top. It's so cringe. I love it. And yeah, Sivir is probably going to have to start backing here after this wave is crashed. Where are our junglers? Junglers backed, each level 4. Looks like they got all their camps, just did a full clear. Probably getting ready for, yep, they trade respective hermit crabs, or scuttle crabs, my apologies. Q missed from Thresh, not going to be able to land on the Seraphine, but that's all right. Their wave is a little bit pushed in. They have a stacking one for the side of Keiser. So they're going to be able just to poke them out for the remaining level. Sever needs to back, though. This dragon's probably going to be starting here very, very soon. And with the vision, they're probably going to fight. Sever eat use, Thresh eat use. Thresh is already getting shrunk, but he's got to be careful. Amumu is down here and can go on this. Q flash from Seraphine is able to miss. Amumu is still winning this, though, and not going to be able to find it. Dragon is up incredibly soon. Sever has no mana, though. I don't think they fight this if I'm Keiser. They have the vision, though. Maybe Amumu just doesn't go for it and just decides to make her way topside. Jarvan, E, miss. Not going to be able to make it onto the Orianna. Emotes are already out, guys. Come on, spam them. Give me some emotion. Thresh is hiding in this alcove, seeing if he can get a pick. Q lands, Q on E. Play is going onto the Seraphine. Doesn't have flash to do anything here. Flash from Flash from Zeri is going to be able to pick up the kill. And First Blood is going to go over to Canden County. And this lane still for the Orianna, in my opinion, is so bad. And it's so bad for Keiser in the bot lane. The huge wave that is now being crafted into their Sivir with no mana that I can tell right now. Flash already used to be able to escape from the engagement from earlier. And just as I was saying, that Wukong is now caught up by the Lissandra R, is going to be picked up by Matthew. Orianna is going to try to run away, get as much poke damage as possible. Jarvan and Lissandra have to be careful, though. They do have a little bit of mana left to be able to use a spell. I don't know if that's going to be able to be useful in this situation. They're going to be able to back away, though, and decide to go hit the grubs. Making my Thresh soul so proud. Not proud enough. Let's go, boys. Get them. That's what I'm talking about. We trade it back. Trade it back. It looks like we're actually going to be able to pick up 3 grubs, which is awesome for this early game. Something I've been figuring out from Keiser is that depending upon where we are, we either just absolutely give up grubs for the entire game, we go 0-6 and we just try Dragon Stack, or we just trade that, go 6-0, and then 20 minutes soul for the enemy team because we just decide to focus on that top side. But still, I'm pretty happy. I'm seeing Matthew moving around a little bit more, seeing him ganking those lanes. And I'm also pretty happy because this orange scaling, baby. He's already level 6. We got the orange train ready. And all we gotta do is wait. We scale, baby, we scale. But so do they. Zeri's pretty monstrous at level 16, if I'm not mistaken. And so is that Orianna. As soon as she starts getting that death cap map 3 out of my item spike, it's going to be ridiculous. Matt Diff, exactly. Wukong is going to dash into there. Q, use from the side of Ornn. He's going to try the Ornn hard. We're going to look for an all-in here from the side of Hazel. Flash, it still hits him! The W! And he lands it! That is a top-side diff from the side of Hazel, and he makes it work in the top lane against the Wukong. Oh my god. It's 7 minutes into the game. My voice is already strained. You can't be doing this to me, Keiser. Come on. Give me some time. And while this is happening, though, we're going to see Canden County start to go into the blue side of Matt's jungle and start taking away some of their camps. They have to be careful, though. Side of bot lane, EU's Q does not land from the side of Thresh. They do have lockdown from Zeri, though. You are right. So they will have the ability to be able to push that back. Yeah, no. Hazel's killing it right now. But, oh, they have to be careful. Flash. Both are lands from the Mumu. It's looking like a double kill, though, for the side of Canden County, as they're able to just hop onto the Seraphim and the Sivir. Oh, and it's rough. The bottom side is not looking good right now, and they're getting waves pushed in. Matt has to be careful, though. His camps are taken, and his entire blue side is warded. Once everything gets back, though, they gotta start making sure they got some wards out. Try to make sure that these ganks from this Amumu stops. But otherwise, if we decide to not look down there towards bottom lane, we're running everywhere else. Already a solo kill onto the Ornn. I believe Lissandra did not get the kill for either the Wukong from earlier and also the kill from, oh wait, we might be seeing more here. Ornn's just, no, they're just going to keep love tapping each other. He does have flash up if he wants to go for the W auto, but he's going to decide against it. Gonna be able to do that. Now, this Amumu, though, is going to be farming up, already level over on Matthew here. And, oh, no, Hazel's going to decide against it. It's going to start moving down. Try to get some more vision down. He sees control word. Wukong's going in. Q. Amumu's here, though. They got to be careful. The flash is good. No, the director Kim sent us away, but it doesn't matter. Hazel is able to get out of there, though. He's going to be able to back and be just fine. Q. R's traded for the sides of both Lysandra and Oriana. Lysandra actually still has R. The Q land, and that's an easy pickup for Kiaro in the middle lane. The solo battles are so good for us, and the team fights have not been looking that great. But Sivir is able to get out of that. That E from the Thresh is not going to be able to be picked up just yet. But he needs to be careful still. If one Q lands on him, he's most likely dead. The good part is that Burn is not up, so she decides to be cocky. She should be fine. Seraphine is going to be incredibly useful in the later games. It's just you still want your 1 to 2 items, right? You want to make sure that you try to get there as fast as humanly possible, just so that you're. And I wonder actually if they're doing a W max on Seraphine, or if they're deciding for more of the poke damage on the Q. Or they could be going to. Amu is gonna hop on the Ornn here. Hazel might be in trouble. W lands, gonna be able to knock the Amumu away. But he's gonna R this. He's gonna miss the R though from the Amumu stun. He's gonna be able to pick that up, but Hazel's just gonna be picked up for the side of Camden County for the Amumu. Flash R is gonna be able to also pick up Jarvan. That's a double kill for the Mumu here. And it looks like we're going to be having 3-3 for grubs. So that's going to be no grubs for either side if they pick up the rest of these two. Yeah, they're not going to be able to steal that away. So we're not going to have any grubs this game, I think is how that works. It's been a minute, but it's okay. You know, boy grubs may have been dismantled a little bit. We may be a dragon down, but we have faith. We have cope and hope. This is the best of 3 series. It is. The good news is also you have Lysandra, who is taking down plates now. Is going to be able to be incredibly fed. And in about 2 minutes, I'm going to ask our coach to hit tab. He's running to the restroom real quick. But in the meantime, it's looking like a little bit over a 2K gold lead for the side of Camden County over Keiser. Once these towers start going their way. Oh, but the good news is Drake picked up. So we're not seeing Soul at least for another 15 minutes. That's looking 27 minutes into the game if one side decides to pick up all 3 next. So it looks like this game is either going to be scaling incredibly hard, or we're going to be seeing a lot of kills in a very short period of time. So keep going. Everyone's going back to their lane assignments, it seems. Thresh is kind of trying to poke his way through the river here. Move on up, make sure Oriana is safe. Jarvan was able to pick it up, and Jarvan's still down here. He might be lucky. He's going to EQ. He lands onto the Thresh, going to be just poking him out. He's a little bit too tanky in my opinion. Flash to get over the Q, which is good because Oriana is here and has R. They need to be careful about this engage. It's 4-man on this bot side. They have to be careful. But they're able to get out. As long as we don't feed the Zeri, we're okay. We're okay. Zeri's actually going to go in, though. E-R lands. There's going to be a flash. Q flash. The charm from Seraphine is good, but is it good enough? W used. My screen is frozen. Zeri's able to pick up the kill. Sivir, though, is going to try to get a little bit more, but Amumu's here. And it's another kill. It's another kill for the side of Camden County's bot side. They just have Leon's and Elo's number right now. And they're just able to absolutely keep picking up these kills and being able to make a difference in that bottom side. We scaled though, guys, right? And Matthew is going in here. We're going R used on the side. Amumu, though, is going to be able to pick up Matthew and make the great escape. He's not going to be able to, though, because Kiaro is able to hit the R on him, stun him up, make sure he can't take the Thresh W, and gets away. On the other side, though, Hazel gets knocked down by the Oriana R and the Wukong R. We got ults trading back and forth, kills trading back and forth. It's still favorable for the side of Camden County, though, right now. Oh, you gotta be careful here. This river is a bloodbath right now on the side of Keiser. You need to be able to stabilize here, get moving. Lysandra, though, is gonna be able to start picking up some of that tower damage and just try to see how much we can get going here. You start taking down those tier 1s, there's going to be a lot more gold injection back into the game. And we're now looking at a 3k gold deficit for the side of Keiser. It's going to be rough. It's going to be a rough early game for them right now as we start moving in. 14 minutes out, though, there's going to be no more tower plates. And we're just going to have to see what happens. Journalers are going to go back to farming, make sure they get their items. If I have my coach back real quick, if we can do a hold tab for me, just so I can see what everybody's got right now, that would be excellent. If not, that's all right. We can keep going here. Most importantly, the Orin is level 10. Orin is level 10. We're getting close to the point where Orin is going to be able to start handing out items to everybody, making sure that everyone's items are getting super upgraded. Welcome back. Hey, can you hold tab for me real quick? Wait, hold on. 1 minute fresh. Q lands are used as well. Therapy is going to be able to get the double charm. There's a TV coming out, though. Therapy is going to be picked up by the side of Sivir, or not the side of Sivir, but the side of Zeri. But it doesn't matter because Sivir is able to get a kill back onto the Thresh, and Lysandra is able to come down with the teleport and be able to pick up the Zeri. There is so many Z's going on, and thank you, 302 for the Lysandra. We have a 4-1, finally a kill and a shutdown onto the Zeri, and a 5-1. This Amumu is an absolute playmaker right now. They need to be able to stop him in his tracks. You can go ahead and drop down that for me. Thank you so much. The Herald is going to be picked up on the side of Canden County and is going to be used in this top lane to make it a little bit more difficult for Hazel to farm. Needs to be careful. Ornhorn is used here, and they're going to go for the dive, though. The W used. Flash is not going to be able to make it over the wall. The R used, and that is a dead Orn. Q lands, though, on the Lysandra. Kiara's got to be careful, though. This Amumu is really strong. He's getting really low, but the turret damage is going to be able to do it, and that's the flash! The bird is going to be able to take him out, though. And, oh, no, Sivir, you got to be careful here. The Rift Herald's going to save him. Wait, is it possible? Can he get out? The auto's going to be able to hit, and one more, and he's gone. Worth? Question mark? Worth? Maybe not, but Keiser needs kills right now more than anything. We're able to stifle the gold lead a little bit. It's now down to about a 2k gold lead. They're able to get these waves pushed out on the side of Keiser. We have Sivir farming up alone up in the top side against Orianna, which should be a fine matchup. She's going to go ahead and back up and try to get some different items. Try to get a little bit more strong so that she can be able to fight this Drake. But I don't know if she's going to be able to be back in time, though, for this team fight. It looks like it's going to be fun. The Orion's going to move. Amumu is looking for this Drake right now, but so is Matthew. After these wolves, we can see them start to move down. Orin already pushing out the spot side wave. Somebody needs to go to mid lane and be able to push that out. Make sure that there's no injection of team fight. Everyone dies. Take their tier 1 and tier 2. But that blast gun's going to be getting in there. Orin sees Zeri, and it looks like already team fight. Matthew's already going to jump on Zeri. Zeri already used. Going to be able to be taken away. Q lands on Lysandra. Lysandra's very, very close. Flash over. It's still going to be knocked out. Wukong getting knockouts on everybody. Seraphine is dead. And Sivir's going to be trying to 1v1 of the Dragon Pit for the Zeri, but the Orianna is able to chunk her out really hard. And it's looking like a team fight loss for the side of Keiser. And Camden's just going to be able to clean up here. They're going to be able to take this Drake. They don't have a wave pushing just yet, but they're going to be able to pick up Matthew here really quickly. Q lands. Orianna's going to be able to hit the ball on it. It's just a matter of time before Jarvan's out. The E is going to be able to interrupt the EQ for him to get out. And it's just lights out for the side of Matthew here. And it's so rough. And it's so rough. You're trying to take these fights. You're trying to get back into this game, try to get the gold deficit a little bit down. But in the meantime, because of that, you're losing your tier 1 bot and you're losing your tier 1 in the mid lane, which is going to open up so many possibilities for the side of Canden County to be able to push their vision inside of those jungles and be able to make a lot more plays. This Amumu is incredibly fed. This Amumu is going to be able to take over this game, going to be able to do a crap ton of damage, and Keiser needs an answer. Kaiser's going to need to be able to hop on this Amumu and make it useless, or try to, the best you can. Winning-wise, I would say Camden County, that's going to be on your left side of the screen. They're on the blue name tags. So for them, they would be winning currently. They had the most gold, sitting at a total of 36.5k. Two Keisers, 31.7. So Camden County is going to be winning for the moment. And they do just get a huge injection. They also got the tier 1 turret. So that's all T1's gone for the side of Keiser University. They just got to be careful here. Any brush, any moment. Lissandra already taken out. Amumu's here, though. Yaro's in danger. Q missed. Q into the R is going to land, though. Lissandra is able to hold out for just a little bit longer. E's going to go up. Amumu misses his R, though. Might be a kill. It might be a trait, though. Amumu's got to get him. The Q lands. Lissandra's able to root him up and start walking away. The Q slow. Lissandra, does she get out? There's a TP going on by the Orianna, though. Might be able to stun it up, and Matt's able to actually stun up the Orianna, make sure that it can't pick up the Lissandra, and it's going to be able to keep moving. What a play from Matthew to be able to save Kiara, and a very, very desperate play for a kill here. And it's looking amazing right now. Still, 3K gold down, 4K gold down. No, it's 3K. 3K gold down. Not a lot of things. Oh, but Lasar's going to be caught out, though. Oh, but the Mumu might also be caught out. The Sivir is going to be able to walk box use from Thresh to be able to slow it down. Q is going to land on Sivir. The root is not going to land, but the slow might. The Mumu is going to be able to get out. Thresh, on the other hand, just use Q, so he might not be able to. Or it's going to go on, but it's going to be able to miss from the Mumu. W auto is going to pick her up finally. And Hazel is able to get a little bit of extra gold on the side. Thresh is still in this fight, though. He's got to be careful. And it's going to be picked up. It's getting really low. Matthew, you got to find out something. W's going to be able to save you for now. Burn used. They're going to keep fighting this. No, they're not. They're getting out. About time. Holy. And so, it's times like these where I just yell fiesta. It's a fiesta now. I don't think Keiser has any other way to get back into this game other than fiesta time. For 4K gold down, they're gonna walk out to this Wukong though, who decides to brush check without anything. This is a very dead Wukong. This is incredibly dead Wukong. Gonna go over to the side of Matthew and be able to pick that up. Yeah, I don't know what they were doing there. Yeah. Leave it for them. They were just trying to check out brushes, try to figure out, then get some more vision into that top side jungle. Gotta be careful though. Ornn is level 12, it looks like, so 2 more levels, he's going to be able to start making some pretty sick items for the side of Keiser. And the longer this game goes, the longer it favors Keiser. They just got to get over the 3-item power spike Orianna, the possibly 3-item power spike Amumu, who is incredibly strong right now. 1 R can make the difference in a team fight onto a carry, and it will be lights out. But it looks like they're going to actually try to start sneaking the Baron here. Canden County's making a risky play here to start going for it. Already 10K down, but Keiser doesn't know. Keiser has no vision, has no possibility to be able to actually figure out that these guys are doing this. They have nothing to go on. Canden County's getting away with robbery right now. They're just going to be able to take out this Baron right now and be able to start making their plays a lot harder. That's an easy smite, and it's just an easy Baron pickup for the side of Canden County. Hazel is going to have to start running, though. He is on the wrong side of the map, but the Q lands. E-Play is going to be able to use on the Thresh. Ornn's going to start walking away, but that Zeri is going to keep hunting him down. Are we just going to go into the Thresh here, try to make it a 1-for-1, Hazel? Flash used. He's going to be able to walk up W auto. Maybe we just keep going on here, but it doesn't matter. Orianna's 1 is going to be picked up by Sivir. Ornn's going to try to go in. It's not going to be able to kill him up, but it doesn't matter. It looks like we're trading everywhere. It doesn't matter. Everybody keeps dying for their sins. Everybody, you miss a Baron, it doesn't matter. We're going in for a team fight, and we're going to keep killing everybody on our sides. The only people alive right now is the junglers and the supports, except for the Zeri, who just now got out from respawn. But Muma's going to be able to pick up this tier 2 tower, I think. Not going to be able to, but Kai's going to try to hold. They're going to go for this Dragon Soul. Not Dragon Soul. Their second dragon of the match. My apologies. And, oh lord, it's going to be a 38-minute soul for either side, depending upon it to get it right away. And yeah, Amuba's going to be able to pick up the tier 2 and be able to push out some waves into that Ornn. But Ornn, the more you give him, man, he hits 14, the items are going to start rolling in. Every level, he's going to get stronger and make his team stronger for it. Seraphine, already level 11, has the heal and flash almost up. Both sums on the side of Keiser's bot lane are available as of 5 seconds from now. The only thing that Canden has a huge amount of money though to be able to smack Keiser with. They have a 5k gold up. They're looking really, really good, but these scrappy fights might be the death of them if they keep going this way. Wukong on the other side is going to try to hop on Lysandra. Q lands. R's going to go. Already chunked the half. Lysandra should be able to get out. Q lands. R used to be able to start healing back up. He's going to be able to walk away from it. Ult for ult. Get out. Didn't even have to use flash because she didn't have it, but she's got to be. Kiara's got to be careful. They're getting feisty, and Thresh is going to be able to get out with it. Not going to be able to get out. That's going to be an R from Zeri. Q is going to land as whatever. Amumu is going to be able to Q onto the Seraphine, and he's holding R, trying to get her before using it. The Seraphine ulti whiffs. Sivir E is able to get on out of the Amumu R to be able to not be used that way, but it might look good. It's looking bad now, though, for the side of Keiser. Wukong is getting really low, but he's able to start living. Matthew decides, no, you're dying today, but he might as well. He might keep going, though. Thresh is trying to look for him, but Matthew's going to make it out alive. 1 for 1. But it doesn't matter. These tier 2 and tier 3s are getting hit hard by this Baron buff on the side of Camden County. You gotta stabilize if you're Keiser here. You gotta stop these waves from pushing in, outlast this Baron buff that's going on. Make sure that these tier 3s can stay at least as much safe as they can be here. But the onslaught that this team on the side of Camden can unleash is devastating with this lead. We're looking at a 7k gold lead as well for the side of Canden. The miracle play has got to start happening. Orin already level 14, able to get items onto the server. Can I get a whole tab, please, coach? Thank you kindly. Yeah, and as you see, that Mumu is already 4 items strong, 934 for the side of Simply Remy, and Zeri 7, 1, and 4. Already had the QSS as well to get out of any stuns from either the Ornn, the Lysandra, the Seraphine, any of these. But the hope is there. We have redemption on the side of Seraphine. He's going to be able to heal bot as much as possible. Kiaro is almost good for his completion. Okay, the stream's still good. I'm glad I was able to figure it out. Good luck. Let's go see Hawks. Let's go, Kalani. Thank you again so much for all the work you did. And yeah, Death Cap is looking really close to being completed by the side of Kiaro. He's going to be able to get that 3 item power so I can be able to pop a squishy if need be. If the Zeri doesn't play careful, that singular R lockdown is going to be pretty disgusting. A little bit of emote play on the side of Matthew. We're just going to see bouncing waves, I think. Keiser can't really overextend here. You can give away 3rd Drake if need be. It's going to be an Ocean Soul, which would be incredibly nice, but you just gotta play careful, man. You gotta start getting some more gold. The longer this game goes, like I said, the longer it goes, we scale, baby, we scale. And we can try the best we can. Just keep putting Ornn in those side lanes. Make sure. He's gotta be careful though if he walks too far out. Amumu's got access to this jungle. If he gets vision of him, Orianna might be in a position to be able to pincer, but they're gonna decide to keep moving to middle lane. They're actually pinging on the wave on top lane. Kiara might be in trouble. Nobody's seeing him right now, though, so they're not able to warn him. He's going to be able to go into the bush and start channeling out. We're looking for a bush camp here on the side of Canden, but I don't think Kaiser's going to fall for it. They got to be careful, so I don't think that they're going to... I think they're just wasting time here, honestly. Going to be able to get Ornn the ability to bounce this wave down bot, be able to get a lot more gold. But Seraphine might be in trouble. E-Flash R is going to land from the Thresh onto the Seraphine. The slows are used. W going to go. Matthew's hopping onto the Zeri, though. We have a TP coming out from Lysandra. It's a full team fight now. We got R's being pressed, buttons being mashed, and people dying. It's 1 for the side of Keiser. It's 2 for the side of Canden. 3 for the side of Camden. It's going to be another for the side of Keiser. It's 3 down. And you gotta hope, Hazel, you're the champion here, bud. You gotta try. And it's gonna be able to be knocked down. Orion's gonna be able to chase Lysandra down. It's not gonna find her though, so it's not gonna be the ace. But it's looking like dire straits if you're Keiser right now. Every team fight, you're getting so close, but you're so far. You're not gonna be able to take Baron. That's the important part. But Wukong is going to be able to start pushing this wave up through mid. He's going to start going through the third. Hey, there's still hope, you know. Nexus isn't killed just yet. But team fights like that keep happening. It could look that way. Tier 3 is not going to be able to be picked up in the middle lane for the side of Canden. And Keiser really doesn't lose anything. They're continually digging their own grave at the moment. It's at 8. Nope. Brought it back down. 7k gold lead still. You gotta farm. You gotta farm. Get CS. Get kills the best you can. Get picks. Lasandra was trying to go on to Wukong there. Is going to be able to get out there for the side of Cam. They're going to put it up to a Drake fight, though. Going to try to pull this out towards this side. Got to reset, though. Thresh in a position to start moving in once his team is ready after the red buff. But do you just give this to Keiser and continue just to keep pushing these waves, see if you can move some bot? Yeah, I guess you do. Everybody's just going to start moving away. Keiser's going to be able to pick up that Drake for free, and Canden's just going to watch them do it. Pings are being brought out. They got to start putting... Yeah, they're just going to start rushing this Baron now. Lysandra might be in trouble. He's going to be able to be used to get out. Vision's going to start, and Cam's going to start doing the Baron right now. The important part is, they have the vision. We know the Baron is being used, but can you get there quick enough? Canden is melting through this Baron. Already down to 4k, 3k, 2k, and it's gone. And it makes the siege that much harder for the side of Keiser. Silver's going to be able to pick up the tier 2 bot lane, it looks, if Oriana can't get there in time. But it's looking rough, man. Amumu's going to be able to miss the Q onto Lysandra, not going to be able to be taken out there. But you got 2 pushing waves on the side of Camden County. And they're going to just keep pushing on these tier 3s. They have these powered up cannon minions. It's going to keep going. Wukong's going to try to get a little bit of poke damage on the Ornn, but that Ornn is way too tanky for that. They got to be able to take out these cannons, though. It's going to be able to push up, use his fat body to be able to do it. But Amumu's going to whip the Q. They might be able to... They're not going to be able to save this inhibitor. I think you just have to give here if you're Keiser. Oh, the Q is going to land on the move onto this Lysandra. Ornar's used, misses because of the whip from the Mumu R. Seraphim's going to get hit again. It's going to be able to be taken out. Wukong's going to be able to pick up Lysandra. Seraphim's going to use her R to get in. Matthew tries to stun him up as best as he can, but Ornn's going to fall. And it's just a bot lane from Keiser right now. They're going to try. Oriana R lands onto the Sivir. It's really looking low, though. It's 2 for the side of Keiser, but it's 3 for the side of Canden. And they still have these powered-up canyons. You got to wonder if Sivir and a Seraphim can actually be able to stop this onslaught. They're going to just chew them up, though, as the cannons are going to start focusing Seraphim. Teleport's going to be used on the side of Wukong, they're trying to end the game here, Canden. They still have 2 canyons. They're still going to keep pushing this tower, and the Nexus is about to be extinguished for the side of Canden. Unless they're going to make a play here, it does not look like it's not going to matter. Wukong's going to be able to auto-attack that Nexus and is going to be able to take it out. And give us one moment to switch everything up real quick. Go ahead and mess with the Discord again, Coach. Yeah, there you go. I will be right back to talk about the game. I'm going to use the restroom real quick, have a little bit of an intermission break, and we'll be right back. All right. Let's talk about it. I'm going to blame top. Hazel, come on, Ben. Give me the Aatrox. I didn't see it banned, you know? And I know it probably isn't really that great into any of that team. Good God. But I still want to see on a playmaker, man. Come on. I want to see the playmaking abilities on Hazel. He did actually really good on Orin, though. I got to give him props. Kiara and Leon's were able to do a lot of damage, but you got to shut down Simply Remy. That dude is way too good on a Mumu. So, Von Keiser, take away that Mumu. Get it out. Gone. Start over. Let's get the new draft. Figure it out. You just gotta. I don't know what you do here as Keiser, though. Maybe some. I think the early vision for the side of Keiser needs a little bit of work on the bot side. They were getting caught out a lot in that early game, Leon's and Elo. They should draft around whoever the top laner is. I completely agree. I think they should draft around Hazel completely. That's the boy. But also, we also have Leon's, who is an incredible carry in his own right. And so is Kiara. That man can make plays happen. You get these guys on the same page, and it's a very hard fight. But props to Canden. They're able to get a lot of good early game pressure and be able to push that lead hard. And yeah, as you see, I think it was the excuse me. I believe it was Leon's who was able to get the Ornn upgrade as well as Kiara. I don't know if it was Kiara or if it was Matthew. But it's just rough. Every time this happens, I feel so bad for him because I wish I was there so I could hear it, what's going on in their replies. But I can only speculate for right now. Just along with you. How's everyone doing? How'd you guys like game one? I enjoyed it quite a bit. My voice is already hoarse. So, and I'm a Keiser guy, so now I'm hoping for a game 3, right? I'm for clap back from Keiser. Yeah, it was a long game. 32 minutes, 42 seconds. That is quite the game. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm dying over here, but I'm dying for you guys. I'm dying for them. Because they're working their butts off to be able to do this for us. So I'll take the hit. Good news is I still got 4 water bottles though. So my voice will be fine. It's not like a yapping emoji, Divine Mayhem. If it is, then screw you, meanie. Anyways, what did I not like? I didn't like Elo playing Seraphine. I think Seraphine is fine here. I just like Elo on an engage. I think, or like something more engage-y, I guess. Like, I feel like his Nami, as I think it was Antoine who said earlier, was like insanely good. I feel like that enchanter itself would be, it could have worked in the same light with Sever here, I think. But who knows? I also, you know what? I didn't like the Sever either. I think that Leon's played it very well. I don't know. I want something else. I want some big meaty damage. I want to see a Tristana. I want to see a Xayah. Yeah, give me that Xayah back. Run it back. 2 weeks ago. Xayah was the name of the game for Keiser and Leon's. And he was killing it. And it says, Brand, Nami, Milio, those are his best people. Oh, okay. Brand. Sorry. I don't know why I thought engage. I was thinking of the Nami and the way that he uses it looks like an engage to me, I guess, with his how aggressive he plays. Yeah, no. I think you change up the ADC. I think Leon's played it really, really well. But honestly, just put him on the Xayah. Give me the Zaya. Do I know all 100? No. I mean, if you pointed them out, I could probably tell you the name of them, but I can't do it off the top of my head. There's no way. Show me a picture, I can name them, but that's it. Yeah, it's probably going to be a little bit, boys and girls, before we have our game back up again. They have to be able to do spectator, get all their picks in play, and then we have to do our little waiting time. So if you guys have any questions or have any comments about the game or Keiser itself, I'd be happy to answer them and keep talking with you guys about it. Doing great, homie. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it, Azzy. Number 2. Oh. Game 2. We take out Sivir. I'm fine with that. Brand Nami Milia. Could you do Zaya Milia? I think that could work decent. If you need more AP damage, if Matthew decides to go tank, you can go the Brands, and if Brand gets ahead there. I don't know. Anytime I see an enchanter into a Thresh, I get scared. Because I also used to play Seraphine a lot. And anytime I saw a Thresh, I know I'm getting flash flayed into a Q, into whatever stun lockup ADC or jungler is having that and currently getting ganked by. So anytime I see anything like that, I get really scared to be playing enchanters. And I'm honestly actually going to message one of the players, see if I can figure out who they saved R5 pick for. See if I can get a little bit of knowledge from them. Where is that man? There he is. There we go. Let's see if he does. There's not much RNG in League. It's a lot more of. Oh, okay. So real quick before I answer that question, Ornn was the R5 pick. So they value the Ornn really highly into not only the matchup but the team comp. I think I'm fine with that. I think that's really, really good on the side of Hazel to pick that, especially if they think that they can push that game far out. But just those early kills were killing the momentum. RNG isn't really affected all that much, and in League, as far as I know, it's pretty much all. If you really love math, you really love this game. Great commentary while in game, by the way, very engaging. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I could tell I'm like slurring my words a little bit sometimes when I start getting into those rambling fits. Just got to work through it, you know? Just got to keep going. But I appreciate it a lot. It's my second time casting. So, not so bad for a second timer. Okay, you know what? I'm ready to rescind my comment from earlier. Hazel can play tanks. I'm fine with it. But if he does, hey, thank you, Nina. I appreciate it. If Hazel plays tanks, I want to see Matthew on something with a little bit more damage. I don't know what you picked though, Matthew. You could do the Nocturne, but does Nocturne work in that comp? Or Nocturne, we keep Lissandra, we pick Zaya Tristana, let's say, and then we swap out Elo Seraphine for Milio, Brand, or Nami. Pick Nami there to be able to heal still. Yeah, no, I think I like the Nocturne. I would go with Nocturne because you're still getting that engage and you're getting that fear onto them. And that team is going to be spread out so far, Camden County. So I think you swap the Jarvan for Nocturne. See if you can pick up the Oriana. See if you can do like a little combo with her ball onto Nocturne R. See how well they can try to catch somebody out with that. Coach, go ahead and click that check mark for me. KU Hazel Summoners Rift Custom. Be at the top right of your screen. Thank you. Hit spectate. Yep. Sweet. Scroll down to the bottom left. Thank you very much. Just so I can see what's going on in chat. Keep everyone updated. And our new coach, Coach Krings, is the one who's behind the computer right now. He's been the one that's been able to get all these transitions and stuff like that into game to my camera and stuff like that. Working currently. Him and Kalani have been working really, really hard on this. So if you see them, tell them thank you. They're doing a bang-up job, and we appreciate them a lot. Also, Coach, if you could send me a PM, is Kalani still there? I don't know if he's still there or not, but we'll see. Kalani's not there. Is anybody there who knows how to do the advertisement for advange.gg? Because I do not, and I've not been prepped on that. I feel like we got to push that out. Almost broke one of my hairbands. All right. And it looks like we're actually starting to get into draft right now. Should be about 4-5 minutes, guys. So just hang on. They're just now getting into it, making sure everybody's ready. And then we should, or I should, be able to tell you guys about what all is going on. But yeah, get the Mumu out. Since we're talking about draft, get him out. I don't like it. Remy is too good on it. Move away from that. I would put that in one of the bans. They banned Stylus, I remember, on the side of Canden. So I wonder if they go into draft thinking that that's still a weapon they should not be giving over to both. I think Kiara and Hazel both play it, so that could be a flex pick. Zeru is pretty good too. Be able to get a lot of picks on that, but I don't think Zeru was the problem. I just think that Mumu is ridiculously good to that team comp. I think you just take it out for now. I don't know what other junglers though Remy plays. I can actually try and do a op.gg lookup. Let's see if anything actually turns up. North America game name. Simply Remy Plat 3. Okay. Simply Remy plays everything. Good God. Mastery. Yeah, I was going to say, Keiser did end up banning out the Briar. That looks like Simply Remy's good champ. Pretty good pointage on Hecarim, Briar, and Rammus. So I guess Keiser actually has to be pretty careful about how AD heavy they decide to go, knowing that if they look up the op.gg, that is something that Remy is very comfortable in playing. Yeah, no, I think Kiara was doing fine in his matchup. I think it's honestly just swap out your bot laners, ban out the Mumu, send it into the next game. You'll be fine. Well, as far as you can, at least, guys. But remember, we are currently in our season for Keiser University 2-1. Camden County is 1-2. This is for basically tying in the seeds currently. Either team winning or losing, they're going to be 2-2. Or, well, one of them is going to be, if you're Camden, if you win, you go to 2-2. If you're Keiser, you go up 3-1. Camden goes down to 1-3. Pretty important game, week 4. Yeah, it's week 4 already. Nace decides to do I think it's an 8 or 9 week schedule. So I'm interested to see how this next game goes. This is for all the numbers. It's match point here for the side on Canden. Guys is going to have to fight their way back, try to make it even standings to be able to make it to a third game. But in the meantime, I had this whole plan, let me level with you. I had this whole plan to stand up during this whole cast. But these guys take forever to be able to draft, get everybody together, and then move on to the game. My feet have been standing up for about 15 hours. I'm going to sit my butt down, enjoy it like y'all do, and continue to cast this way. So I hope you guys don't mind. I'm just going to keep on doing that for now. Standing up is way too hard on my legs. So I'm just going to work around with that. The good news is we should be finishing up here 4 drafts on the side of both the game. And we should be seeing some action here very shortly. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about game, Keiser, any of the players, whatever, I can try my best to answer the best that I possibly can. My name as well is Mutt. I also go by Jackson. I'm also a player for Keiser University of Sarasota. I play Overwatch for them in both the tank and support role. If you guys have any questions about that, I can also answer. We have our next games on Thursday. It's fun because if something insane happens, we get to watch you jump up in excitement. You don't get to watch me jump up in excitement because my camera's not going to be on during the game. So it's going to be just mainly gameplay. You will hear me maybe jump up and down. You'll hear my voice wane a little bit, but it is what it is. What have we got? Any new messages? Yeah, we did. Yep, they got the orange there. Hopefully we should be getting in here soon. Everybody's been moving pretty fast on that. And hey, I saw it earlier, but I think I don't know if this is the most viewers we've had. I saw about 12, 14 viewers in here. So thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream. It means a lot to us. We put a lot of heart and soul into this, and it's awesome that you guys are sharing this with us. We really, really appreciate it. Rip chair? No, the chair is fine. We brought the chair back to life. Now he's in the frame. What do you mean rip chair? What, because now I'm sitting on it? That's mean. Moving on. I really want that Nocturne, though. I really want it. Hammer out some bicep curls while we wait. Should I? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm too tired of having to deal with this guy named Orlando at my work, It's always pushing me to do more. My arms hurt from a green egg we were building today, or I built today that he helped me move. It's always rough. It's always rough with him. Deal with the smiley face. Let's see. We should be getting here shortly. I'm not getting any confirmation currently from any of the players in the custom game. Draft should be finishing up, and we should be getting ready checks very shortly. So, promise this time that we're getting really close. No. And to bring it back, bicep curls in this, way too short, and I'm not taking this off. It's too cold in here. Can't be doing that. Too chilly. Show us your pet in the cage over there. Okay. Let's see. Do I got any snacks for him? Yeah, I got some snacks. Can't take him out of the cage, sadly. He is incredibly shy. Incredibly shy. But he will respond to this. Come here, Jack. Hey, bud. Hey. Come on. Want to hang out with us? Oh, there he goes. There he is. There you go, bud. Good boy. That is my chinchilla. His name is Captain Jack Black Sparrow. And as you can tell, I named him when I was 8. So that would be why his name is Captain Jack Black Sparrow. Oh my God, it's God. Yeah, it's God. We have a running joke that, yeah, that's a chinchilla. That's my boy. I've had him for, good God, he's old, like 20 years? 20, 22? He's old boy. Very, very old. I don't have a chip clip for this, buddy. There we do. Yeah, we got it. We all make sure his apple snacks don't get all soggy from the air and all the humidity. Yeah, no, he's adorable. We used to have 3 of them, actually. You know what? He looks like he wants a little bit more. We'll give him a little bit more because I bugged him. They're usually nocturnal animals, so usually I hang out with him super late at night whenever I'm not working. But he's been having a lot more alone time. Finally started a job, so just hanging out. There you go, bud. We'll just hang that over for him. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he is quite a healthy boy. And believe it or not, that's also just fur. That's not like, if you were to put his hand down, you'd go about an inch into him. That's just fur. Yeah, no, chinchillas go crazy old. In the meantime, I can also just look this up real quick. What the? Some usually live into their 20s, but now most live somewhere between 10 to 15. Huh. Man, my chinchilla is actually God. The jokes were true. Oh, guys, looks like we're in a game and we're into draft, baby. We're back. I get to start talking about it. Volibear is going to be the first ban on the side of Canden. And Keiser actually decides to stick on red side. Silas is going to be the ban onto Canden as well. Keiser is going to be able to take away the Briar away from Simply Remy. I wonder what they decide to ban next. Ari is going to be taken out of the hands of Kestrel. Lulu is going to be taken out of the hands of Elo. You have to assume he is immortal. He's the best. And the final ban for Keiser, what do you ban here? The Amumu. Thank you, God. The Amumu is gone. Praise be. Yorick. I just saw Yorick get first picked on the side of Canden University. I have no idea what Juno plays, but I have not seen a Yorick in a very long time. Gragas is going to be the pickup for the side of Keiser along with the Jarvan. So you're going to have a mixed matchup of AP damage. And Hazel can move crazy good with Gragas. He's incredibly strong with it. Yeah, me too, Jenny. I'm very excited. And Hazel's on something that I know he can pilot so well, so he's going to pop off, in my opinion. Remy is going to wait till the last second. He's going to be able to pick up Sejuani. Aurelian Soul for the side of Canden onto Hydro Kestrel. That top side is crazy. That's really scary. The Aurelian E into both the stunts. And did I just see a Vigar get picked up? That is a Vigar for the side of Keiser University being piloted by Chiaro. what is this game?
I smell fear.
Okay. They're messing with me now. They're just messing with me. On the side of Keiser, we are going now into the second set of bands. Galio is going to be the fourth. And for the side of Camden, it's going to be Shivana, already taking away more from Matthew. The Syndra is going to be the last band. And Hui is also going to be the last band for the side of Camden. So a lot of mid pinches here. Caitlin's going to be picked up for the side of Keiser onto the Leons. Not the Zaya we were expecting, but still could be good. It's going to have a lot more range into the now Zeri that's getting picked up from Canden. Into the Alistar, though. What do you pick into Alistar if you're them? And we're going back to tried and true, baby. Elo onto the Nami, if I'm not mistaken. Still has a minute to pick it away. If that's the case. What do we got? Two seconds. Yeah, it's going to be a pickup for the Nami. So just to reiterate, Keiser, Gragas in the top lane for Hazel, Jarvan 4 for Matthew in the jungle. Did I say Gragas jungle? No, I said Gragas top. Gragas top, Jarvan jungle, Vigar in the mid lane. Caitlyn and Nami are going to be your bottom laner and support. For the side of Camden, you got Juno and Yorick, Remy on Sejuani, Hydrokestrel on Aurelion Soul, Zeri is being piloted by Unable Lime, and CBK Flame is going on Alistar. Alistar is so strong. I hate that champ. CBK Flame, he plays those engaged champs, and he's going to make his presence known for sure. Am I happy if I'm a Keiser fan? I'm excited, but I'm also wary. I know the things that can happen with Gragas. I've seen Hazel play it plenty of times. He's incredibly good at it. I'm excited for that. Matt, we know how Jarvan goes. If he can get ganks early game, he's going to be good. Vigar. Never seen Kiara play it, personally. Probably the best thing I can do, actually, right here is just open up op.gg. See how many games he actually has on this champion. Yukiro people. And there we go. From what I can tell, Vigar, let's see. He has no recent match history. So at least something I don't think he's practiced, unless they've done it in scrims. Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. If I'm a Keiser fan, am I happy? Yes, I am incredibly happy. I think that this draft change is a lot better. I think they put Remy on a sort of the same thing as a Mumu, the best you can, but without the damage, especially if the Mumu gets ahead. We have scaling mid laners on both sides. We have incredibly good scaling ADCs who can one-shot the singular, or I guess there's two squishies. Aurelion Soul might build Roa, but I don't think Roa is that good into this patch anymore. I don't think they'll end up doing that. I don't know. I'm excited. I see Elo on Nami, and that makes me happy. I love him on this champ. He's so good at it. And I can't wait to see what kind of playmaking he's going to be able to do. But again, it's into an Alistar, which is always scary if you're an enchanter. Those engaged champs are crazy cruel. Also, y'all, 38 seconds and we're in game. If you're hyped, go ahead and put in chat. Just start screaming. We got to get the hype up. We got to keep moving here because this is dire straits for Keiser. They lose this game and it's over for tonight. But if they're able to win, rally back, game 3 can be set up. And okay, And hey, looks like we're going. Coach, if you could transition me, please. Anytime you can. We're going straight into game, baby. Let's go. There we go. We're in, baby. We're in. And I'm not expecting any weird level ones from this team. I think everybody's just going to do 5-point and maybe see if they can try to get a little sneaky ward over on Raptors for the side of Canden. See if they can pull off what they did last time. Or it's going to roam up. He's going to be starting for the side of Keiser for that. Sejuani's going to start moving up. Greg is going to lay down a ward, though. Not going to be taken out on the side for Canden, so he's going to have that vision for at least, I believe it's a minute 30. So that'd be about 2 minutes, 20 seconds. If Remy's able to time that, though, know that he's not going to have a ward up and available around that time, he could look for a gank over there. So he's got to be, Hazel's got to be careful. Nami mommy, indeed. She's back, baby. Elo's back piling in the champ. I'm pretty happy about it. Barrier Flash, still the summoner spells of choice for the side of Leon's and for the side of Unable Lime for this ADC matchup. Looks like the bot laner is going to just decide to move down, not really help Matthew be able to... Oh gosh, I forgot the term. Oh lord. Not be able to help him hit his blue buff. He's going to just be able to solo take that, get the experience, move away from it. And Nami and Caitlyn are going to be first wave, be able to push this out, get the push into them to try to make as much standing as they can. Already a ward being pushed in that bottom brush. Make sure that Alistar can't do any cheeky moves. And I don't think we're going to see any action until level 3. Alistar really can't do much until then. Level 2 advance is going to go to Viger. It's going to be quickly taken away by Aurelion. And I don't see a kill also happening for middle lane. I don't see kills happening here. I don't see any kills happening until both these junglers have full cleared, which I think is exactly what they're going to do. Or I'm going to eat my words, and that Alistar is going to live on 1 HP. What is happening? I mean, it's an excellent trade for the side of Keiser, though. Nami and Kaitlyn are be able to do that. He's going to be able to hit another auto onto the Alistar. He's going to have to back and get out of there. Sejuani is going to get a failed gank on Vigar. He's going to be able to get out with his flash and his life. And if I'm Flame, I'm not having a fun time. I believe he used both pots in order for him to get out of that alive. So I don't know. He's going to have to back. He did. He's going to have to leave his Zeri all alone. Zeri gets locked up, though. It might be GG for this early. Well, it's just one kill, but you know what I mean. W's going to land. Actually, you know what? I think Vigar actually is a great pick into Aurelion Sol. Especially if he's just going to keep chopping W's while Aurelion Sol is stuck pressing Q. Yeah, I think that's fine. But I will say, I'm getting a little bit of pixelation on my side, so my casting's a little weird. That's because of it. Coach, if we can, if you can go to Discord, close the stream and open it back up, see if that refreshes it for me. That would be really great. But until then, all right, there we go. All right, pull it back up whenever you get a chance. Thank you. There we go. Much better. Thank you very much. Like I said, junglers are just now getting done with their full clear. Going to be trading scuttle crabs. It's going to be the same thing as game 1. Everybody's just going to keep fighting their lane opponents. No one's going to try to make any crazy ganks, we hope. And just go back in. Actually, Matthew is just now getting to his last camps. And Hazel, he's got to be careful. He's got to spot out the Sejuani on this ward, though, once she leaves the brush. But Hazel doesn't have any... Oh, he has the flash, though. He gets over, but the proc and the passive is not going to be enough. And York's going to be able to pick up the first kill onto Hazel. Yeah, Hazel was able to see way too late. No mana, and way on the opposite side of where they need to be, onto the side. That's first blood on the side of Canden. In response, Keiser is going to be able to take out the first dragon of the game. It's going to be a little bit of an Ocean Soul, which should help out the Navi a little bit. But obviously, it's that third Drake. You got to figure out what that soul is going to be for the team and where you put priority on it.
Red team has slain the dragon.
Drake is used. Vigar is going to back here. And by the time he gets back, we have a pushing wave on the top here. Drake's going to be able to keep pushing this in and might be looking good for a grub take here. Elo, he could join this fight, but he have to abandon Kaelin into a pushing wave here, which is always dangerous. Grubs should be up fairly shortly as well. Yeah, no, they're going to be up here in a little less than 10 seconds. Matthew doesn't look like he's going to be making his way over there. That, and we have a pushing wave into mid. So it might just be a give, but Sejuani also is on the bottom side of the map, and no one's really prioritizing this. He's going to land, though, onto Aurelion Soul, and is going to be able to just get a good amount of chunk damage. I think that was a pot used on the side of Aurelion Soul. So just little things being taken away from each other. Matthew is going to spot that out, but that's going to spot him out that he's over in that bot side. Aurelion Soul is trying to get some vision. It's going to be able to W out of the way. It's going to be no harm whatsoever going to be able to get from him. And like I said, it actually looks like Matthew's already starting to ping up for those grubs, so it might just be a rotation over there. Sejuani in that bottom side still. He's going to be looking for the Veigar, I think, and Kiara decides to push up a little bit too much. Yeah, Matthew's being a little bit cautious here, but honestly, you just gotta go. Once you get those raptors, just get going. Get onto those grubs and start trying to take some of them away. There we go. Yeah, and that's exactly what he's gonna do. He's gonna be able to get onto those grubs and just start taking them away from the side of Canden. So the best change that we currently see is that one, we're able to get the Drake, we're able to get objectives before them. We're not trading any of those right now. It does suck that we lost first blood, but these things happen. We're playing Dragus, baby. It doesn't matter how many times we die, we're always useful. Big bomba. Oh, but that might not be the case though. Dragus is gonna get stuck and chunked out. York is low mana though. Might be able to Q this wave, be able to push underneath. York's just going to keep training his health to make sure that his turret doesn't take any more damage. And he's going to be able to get a cheetah reset, I believe. Nope, he's going to be able to go to that second brush and be able to chill. There we go. Sorry, my stream just completely glitched out there for a second. We're back though. He's going to be able to, Hazel's going to be able to get out of there, spend his money. York's going to be able to push out the wave in order for him to also be able to back. No kills happen in the interim. Excuse me, the voice is already dead. But like I said, I don't think anything is going to happen until, I swear, every time I say that, there's a huge trade going on and it makes me worry so much.
Boom. Headshot.
We'll say though, this... Oh, well, I see Matthew up in that top lane though, onto the Gragas. He could look for a gank here, but there's a huge wave being pushed in for Hazel. I think York's going to be able to just back, take this wave, maybe able to freeze it. No, he's not going to be able to freeze it. He might actually, there's a possibility. And I really wish that on our Spectator thing we could see how many stacks Veigar's at. But Veigar's just going to keep stacking. Going to keep moving. Got to keep grooving. Get all those AP numbers so he can one-shot pretty much anybody. No TP is going to be used for the side of York, so I believe the Demolish Proc is going to be able to land down on for the Gragas and be able to take out one of those plates, get a good bit of money back into the game. And it's still on a nice edge right now. Gold leads aren't going to matter until we start seeing a lot more kills, a lot more towers taken out. W is going to whiff though on Aurelion Soul. Already had to use the flash. EW landed for the Vigar to be able to do all that damage. And Sejuani is looking for a bush camp here on the bot lane. I think Leon's and Elo scouted out though, and are going to be able to just wait for this next wave to come in safe and sound. There we go. Nope, it is still lagging on my stream. So I currently am blind. The game is completely frozen for my perspective. And now yours, it looks like. I have no idea what is happening. Should be back shortly. No, it looks like the whole game is frozen. Even if we move the mouse or anything. Are we in a pause? Coach, are the players still playing right now, or is it on a pause? Oh, you moving the map up and down. Okay, you're back. Who is moving the mouse? Zodi was? Alright, appreciate it, Zodi. Are the players still playing right now? What is happening? My beautiful game. What is happening? All right, zooming in and out is not going to help us. Yes, they're still playing. Okay. Then I do not know why our game is completely paused. Go ahead and click the on the bottom of your screen for League. Go ahead and click that pause button. It's on bottom of your screen, middle. There you go. Click it again. Click that red button, maybe. Oh no, that's begin recording. Don't worry about that. Play that. All right. Well, things are moving again. So we'll see if they pause again where they were. But we're going to be just a little bit extra behind. It's going to be no big deal. We can keep casting the way it was going. But as we keep going, we're not going to keep going. We're going to be stuck again. What is... Yeah, I don't know what to say, guys.
team has slain the